To Community Roundup, I'm your host Kritika Swani. Let's start with the headlines for tonight. India and the Midwest an Economic Partnership Seminar at CGI in Chicago. Welcome back. Consul General of India in Chicago, along with the Chicagoland Chamber of Commerce, presented India and the Midwest an Economic Partnership Seminar at the Consulate in Chicago. The seminar had panel discussions with several keynote speakers addressing on the topic of U.S.-India business relations and the India and the U.S. Midwest economic partnerships. Through the seminar, the immense potential and growth of the Indian economy and opportunities for business in Chicago and the Midwest was uncovered.
The Chicagoland Chamber of Commerce is a member-based organization of 110 years old. Our goal is to make the Chicagoland the most business-friendly region in America by enhancing our members' success through programs in advocacy, member benefits and services, and actionable information. Our international programs focus on promoting international trade and investment, help Chicagoland businesses and chamber members take advantage of our unique position as a global city by making international connections and providing access to emerging markets and resources.
Doing business in India, what we've learned. I think one thing we realized, you need a strong, reputable Indian partner. Even though, my heritage is Indian, and I spent 5 years in India working on different things, you still really need a strong Indian partner.
India recorded a massive growth, managed to cruise around 6.7 and followed it up with massive growth of 8.6 and ultimately 9.3. Perhaps we are seeing those days returning, and as per the IMF, India was nominally worth $2.04 trillion in 2014, and which makes India the 11th largest by market exchange rates, and by PPP, the economy was put as 7.27 trillion, which is the third largest in the world. The India's Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has recently changed the parameters by which the economic growth was being calculated by changing the base year. And based on that, the projections for the last quarter was 7.5%, and the advanced estimates say it is 7.4%.
We also have a lot more business with India in general. In the last 5 years, we've doubled our exports to the Indian economy from $80 million to $160 million. It's still not in our top 10 export markets for the state of Missouri or foreign direct investment markets, but it's starting to grow significantly. I hope that within the next 5 years it will be one of our top 10 trading partners for the state of Missouri.
This is due to the present economic climate, nurturing and growing need for cities to expand economically and mutually benefiting sister city partnerships. Indianapolis and Hyderabad are the two stalwart cities known globally for their individual strengths, came into such partnership on April 23, 2010. The Indianapolis-Hyderabad Sister City Committee was created to govern the cultural, educational, and economic exchanges. Globalization has opened up new markets, and it's up to us to utilize the growth opportunity and each other's strengths.
Swachh Bharat focuses on both solid and human waste removal, including the removal of human excrement from public places like schools, roads, railway tracks, platforms, municipal buildings and statues, parks and recreation areas. It is intrinsically aligned with stopping India's practices of open defecation everywhere. Doing Swachh Bharat is equated to seva, or selfless service, not allowing anyone to clean up after oneself. Such was not the cultural practice, our tradition for years, because night scavengers, or those known as Dalits, untouchables, were used to remove the waste of others throughout India as a viable profession. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan initiative, tied to a modernized India, is slated to end in 2019, or on the 150th anniversary of Gandhi's birth.
Society for Promotion of